thanks a lot for tuning in. We're in Studio 99, and I am pleased to be joined by a former member of the Edmonton Oilers, Kevin McClelland, checking in. Kevin, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing very well. It is great to see you again. How's the coaching career going?
Oh, it's going fine. Up in Lac La Biche at Portage College. It's a great community. The college is starting to do a lot better in the hockey field, and we've had a pretty good year this year. So, real good. We got a lot of good fans up there and that love the Oilers up in Lac La Biche, and it's good to be part of that.
Now, coaching post-secondary, you got to be the coach and you got to be the chief recruiter, right? The summers must be pretty busy.
No, actually, it's been pretty good. I get a lot of people calling that, got players, and I think I've got 12 guys already for next year, new guys, and I still haven't even started filtering who I want back yet.
Okay, well that's pretty good then.
Yeah, it's good. It's starting to get a little bit known up there in Lac La Biche, so that's a good thing. It's making recruiting a lot easier.
Like a lot of Junior A guys. Do you get any Western League guys? Who do you usually bring in?
We don't usually get the WHL guys. I get a lot of guys down from that Maritime League, the Manitoba Junior League, the SJ. So, some good players and, guys that want to keep their career going, but, now they're focusing on school, and if anyone wants to go to pro, then we'll try and turn them pro too.
How has being a coach at all changed how you look back on your playing career and made you think like, oh yeah, that's why that coach was always harping at me about this or that, right?
Yeah, well, I obviously... you want to have a real good environment there, and I was part of an environment in Pittsburgh that wasn't very good at that time. And I came to Edmonton under Glenn Sather and all the guys like Kevin Lowe and Gretz and Mess, and it was unbelievable. So I want to make my environment at the college like it was with the Oilers and from those guys, and not from when I spent my time in Pittsburgh. So it's a little easy to do that.
Yeah. The Oilers recently have, Rob and I use the term beef sometimes. I mean, Evander Kane came back. They got Klim Kostin in the lineup, Vinny Desharnais, who got set down, but big guy. They've been a little more physically engaged, not always with the fighting, but there have been a few more fights. You were in that role in a slightly different era. But how important is that to have that, whether you wanted to call it team toughness or just know kind of that feeling, okay, we all got each other's back here?
Well, I still, make sure I'm well equipped in that area when I'm coaching, and not for the fighting and everything. If something happens, and you got those guys that can do it. But I think it shows its value. Again, I know the game's changed a little bit, but you can't have guys running around, especially a guy like Lucic, running around after McDavid and stuff like that. You need those guys to step up.
Yeah. When you recognize something needed to be done, would you say something first to somebody on the other team? Would you say, okay, this is coming if you don't smarten up, or were you more the mentality where it's like, look, man, we're going, like enough is enough?
Well, you pretty much knew that who you were going to face and what you're going to do night to night basis. Again, you played until something happened. You never had to be told. I was never told once to fight while I was in Edmonton. I was smart enough to know when I had to, and on the contrary, a lot of the guys told me to quit fighting so much, so I knew what I had to do, and, I wanted to make sure that those guys could go out and play, and I wanted to do what I could to stay here in Edmonton and win cups, man. Yeah.
Well, I know whenever we talk, you always talk so positively of your time with the Oilers and appreciate the journey there. Sometimes I ask players who became coaches this, what would have Kevin McClelland, the coach, thought about Kevin McClelland, the player? Would have you been patient with him, or would it be instruction?
I get back to the Pittsburgh here. Pittsburgh coach wasn't patient with me. Yeah. I came to Edmonton, all the players were, and Glenn Sather was patient, so I would be patient with the guy and make sure that you go out there and have confidence. If you don't have confidence in anything you do in life, it's going to make it very tough. So I think we need to fill this world full of confidence and keep giving them confidence out there.
Yeah. All right, and so you're here tonight because your team's not playing?
Yeah, we got a bye week.
Back at it next week?
Back at it next week, yeah.
Who are you playing?
We play Briarcrest at home, back home and home.
Who's the power of the league this year? Is there a top gun?
Red Deer's on top right now. Yeah. Usually State and Nate are up there. We've had some good games with all three of those top teams this year. We beat every one of those teams this year. So, like I said, it's pretty competitive, and it's getting more competitive every year.
Right on. Okay. Well, Kevin, it's great to see you. Enjoy the game tonight. Oilers Rangers. That's a good tilt, man. I really appreciate you dropping by.
No problem. Nice talking to you.